Hi there. So you're going to get exactly what you're looking for. You just need to visit our website right now to get the latest information and prices. What are you waiting for? Just give us a visit right now. Have a good day.
Welcome to Our Highest Work, a podcast where we are gathering and sharing the best ideas and resources for a spiritually based business and life success. My name is George Cow, and today we continue our series on true livelihood. Particularly, we are utilizing the mind map called Simple Livelihood, and we're talking about how to uh, be sure you are matching what you love to do and what you are good at doing with what the market will actually pay you for, what the world would actually hire you for. So, as always, I'd like to begin with today's quote, and the quote is from Peter Drucker, who is one of the greatest business consultants of all time, business teachers. And he said, the aim of marketing is to know and understand the customer so well that the product or service fits the customer and sells itself. I'll say it again. The aim of marketing is to know and understand the customer so well that the product or service fits the customer so well and basically sells itself. So that's a wonderful way of thinking about marketing, because a lot of times people think that marketing is about whatever I've got to tell as many people as I can, as many people get as much traffic to my website as possible, and then if I get if a million people come to my website, of course I'll get some sales, right? Well, marketing's first task is to make sure you match. You match what you are good at, what you're strong at, with what the market actually wants to pay for. In other words, what is valuable to other people. Because the better you do at matching, the less you have to work hard at trying to get lots of traffic to your site. The better you are at matching, the more you are in service in a way to the world that they understand and value and would pay for. And the more you do that, the less work you have to do in marketing, because you might send 10 people, 10 of the right people to your website, and 8 of the 10 people buy your service or product, because guess what? You've done the work of matching. So we continue talking about that today. In the last episode, I talked to you about the first part of matching, which is to have conversations with people to clarify what you do. Okay, and at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share with you my mind map. All right, so the mind map is, you'll see it in a moment. And for those of you who are listening, you can follow along anyway. I'm going to do my best to share what I'm seeing on the mind map. And if you can, I would encourage you to watch the video later if you're not watching it, because you'll be able to get the information much better that way. So last episode, we went over the blue activities in the matching node of the mind map. And today, we're going to go over the yellow activities, and just taking it to the next level. Once you've done the blue activities of generally having conversations with people, and enough people where you're starting to be able to clarify, be able to quickly say what you do, maybe have a one-liner about what you do, and have enough clarity that generally what people would want to buy from you. Then we move over to the yellow stage. And in the yellow stage, the first, all 4 activities are important in the yellow stage. But let's begin with clarifying your business model, exploring your business model and your pricing. So let's open this up and take a look. All right. So before you clarify your business model, it's really helpful to know what available time you have, as well as how much money you're trying to earn from your business. And by the way, I know I'm primarily speaking to those of you who are solopreneurs or would like to create a business that's basically yourself first. You might outsource some website design or whatever, but it's basically you delivering some kind of service, because that's the easiest type of business to start. Any of you who want to create a true livelihood, you don't know what to do, well, the easiest type of thing is to sell a service, right? So first, you got to clarify what your financial needs are and your time needs. And let's take a look at this brand and see what's available here. Now, I do invite you again to come back to this mind map later and take a close look at all this stuff. But without clarifying your financial needs, you don't know whether you need to have 100 clients paying you, $500 a month or what, right? I mean, maybe you only need. So, for example, when I talk to most people about what they need, the number $3,000 a month comes back a lot. So for most people, $3,000 to $6,000 generally the number I hear from most people. Now, some people need less. Some people need a lot less. Some people need a lot more for whatever reason. Maybe they're supporting their family. They have to save for retirement or whatnot. But generally, let's say $3,000 a month would be sustaining for you for your business. So what does that mean? So imagine, right, that you had 20 clients paying you for your service of $150 a month. That's $3,000 a month. So by doing a good job of matching and then just doing a little bit of outreach, you'll probably get those 20 clients a month. And if you're not getting those 20 clients a month, you haven't yet done a good enough, you haven't been diligent enough in doing your matching. So that's what you need to do, is to more diligently apply the activities I've given you in the blue segments here, as well as the yellow segments, and of course the green segments, which we'll talk about next time. Okay, so one more thing that I would invite you to think about is be sure that you figure in taxes. So whatever tax rate, so for example, maybe your tax rate is, I don't know, 20%, 25%, 30%. Let's say your tax rate is 20%. That means, and if you need $3,000 to live on, that means that if I do $3,000 divided by 0.8, that's how you figure out what you need to earn if you have a 20% tax rate. 3,000 divided by 0.8. If you have a 30% tax rate, for example, you would do $3,000 divided by 0.7. So, and by the way, a lot of people don't know, but you can just go to google.com as your calculator. So 3,000 divided by 0.8 equals 3,750. You see? So this is the amount of money you would need to earn if you had a 20% tax rate. Again, if you have a 30% tax rate, let's say $3,000 divided by 0.7 equals, that means you'll need to earn about $42.86 a month. Okay, so let's continue going here. Now, the reason why I suggest this number, this very doable number, is because if you follow any other marketing or business coaches, you'll often hear the idea of making six figures. Listen, they sell you six figures because they're using greed and desire. Most of us don't need six figures to be financially sustainable and to be happy. Now, some of us do, like I said, for whatever medical purposes or saving for retirement. But don't fall into the trap of thinking you have to make six figures in order to be successful. So let's stop that. Let's stop that nonsense. Okay. That greed, right? I mean, yes, eventually your business could make six figures or even more, but let's first get to financial sustainability and then go from there. Now, in terms of clarifying your time needs, I welcome you to look at my lecture on creating balance, and in there I teach on how to create an ideal calendar, okay? And in fact, I even have a time suggestion here in the mind map that you can look at. And for more free guidance, I've given you some, to clarify your financial needs even further, I have a Conscious Money Flow series that's completely free that I invite you to watch and benefit from as well. Okay, so next about clarifying your business model is to talk about delivery models. How will you deliver your services to your clients? Will it be one-to-one? Will it be through a group type of, group coaching, for example? Will it be through workshops and trainings, facilitating workshops and trainings, things like that, live events? So think about, these are the general three types of delivery models. And you can get creative and combine these three, or look at what other people are doing and, customize yourself based on these. And in the mind map, I give you some more instruction on these three. And if you have any questions, of course, please, you are welcome to comment on the Facebook thread of this episode. Now, for those of you who happen to be live, I know I have very few live watchers today, but live watchers, you're always welcome to comment on the video itself. There's no comments right now. That's okay. But for those of you who are listening or watching this later, you'll find the Facebook comments thread for this episode associated with the notes, with the details, with the description of this video or of this audio. So go there, ask your questions. I look forward to seeing what they are and helping you whenever I can. So one of the cool things that I'm seeing these days, and in fact I'm advising my clients to do, is to offer a limited number of free sessions each month. And then, if people start to sign up for your free sessions, for example, I have a client, Eileen Kennedy. I'm going to show you her free sessions page. And, she does Bazi readings, a limited number for free each month. Actually, she does one each week at this point. Now, she may change that by the time you look at this. She may be offering fewer each month. But yeah, in fact, if you're looking at this between August and October of 2014, I would really invite you to take her up on it. She's really good. My wife had a reading with her, and it was very helpful for my wife to clarify her life purpose, things like that. Bazi is using an ancient Chinese method of based on your birth, a date and time, and other things like that to better understand your life purpose, et cetera, et cetera. So she usually charges $198. It takes her 3 hours to do the Bazi reading for someone, and so she very reasonable rate of $198, and she's doing a couple free ones, and this is what I advise her to do, right? So she actually has a paid. Actually, no, that link, Eileen, should go to your paid thing, but she has her paid Bazi reading, which is here, and this is her sales page for paid Bazi reading, $198. Anyone can buy it there, but her free one is here. And as you can see, she describes what her experience with doing this and what she does there, and she advises people how to inquire about their free Bazi reading. And she basically says, hey, you know what? After you register for your